Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the North Carolina Tar Heels and the Duke Blue Devils. Restate the state, Pollock and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Well, guys, Coach knows this is going to be a hostile environment. This is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Coming out with it, it's Moore. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Duke's offense will have the opening possession of the game. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
To the air on second down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. The Blue Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. With that penalty, they give this offense a little helping hand. Now it's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Slings it downfield. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Gonna look downfield again. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it right down the field. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
They'll try it over the left side. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to it. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Ran through the contact. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Got a little grass. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's got him. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Carolina Tar Heels offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the sophomore running back. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. The ball block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, #1 job for this defense, man. Try to make him play in a phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Gives it on the option. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Tar Heels look to keep this drive humming. Off play action on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Trying to do it on the ground. Once for the tackle. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far. They've got a first down here to open the period. The play action fake. Takes the easy throw in the flat. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. This drive facing a little adversity now after that last play. It's 2nd and 20. Looking downfield, it's Edwards. Oh, they're after him. Finds the big tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And the defense brings the this just a little bit longer. It gives my receiver an opportunity to run a better route and get more time to create more space. Nice job hanging in there, taking the hit, and getting the completion off of him.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Blue Devil offense will try to get things going on this drive. Both teams scored on their first possessions, but now a chance to send a message that field goals aren't going to win this game. Touchdowns will. He'll start this drive firing. Quickly out to the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. The Blue Devils are in the hurry-up.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Swings it out to the flat. There he goes. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. And the Blue Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to throw again. Got it. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The Blue Devils have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. It's complete on the right side. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Duke.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. There's hash to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Edwards. Pulls it in. It's Ship. He's into plus territory. Knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Off the play fake. Moving away from pressure. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Tar Heels will come to the line to convert on 4th down. Going looking for the marker on the ground. Finding some room. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Tar Heels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels!
Well, the one thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? North Carolina will call it second timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Quick catch on third down. He smashes his way through again. That is the final timeout for the Tar Heels. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Just needs a crack to get a return. He gets a block. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
Routes like that are a great time. Quick drag route, get the ball in his hands, let him do the rest.
Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Now adjusting. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Thanks to grab.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Bully ball on third and short. Takes the ball inside the 30-yard line. It'll be enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 29. This time he wants to throw. It's complete to the right. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Now over to your game at Wallace Wade Stadium.
The Blue Devils will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Thompson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense.
Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
The sure hands, it's Ship, and he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And with that last grab coming up just short of the sticks, plenty of options here on second and short. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Tar Heels have their offense in high gear. They're going to ride this running back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Edwards. Buys a little time with his feet. He's going to run it. At the 45 on his way. What a weapon to have a quarterback that can run like that. They finally got him out of bounds.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Gives it on the option. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Looking to the big tight end. Complete in the middle. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Nice job by the defense, just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
Pressure coming, and here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense trying to take it back. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Just a little off. Incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
I like quarterbacks that are being aggressive, but moving forward, if your guy's not open downfield, it's okay just to check it down to a tight end or a running back and take the profit.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. Quick step and go. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Looking for a man. It's Edwards. Spits it out to the back. Fires complete on the crosser. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive. Might have a chance. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Shipp. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final. Back to pass. Still looking on the move. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks that this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Neutral zone infraction. So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. Defense made that job a little easier after the encroachment. It's 1st and 5. Oh, he just handled it. Who knows how they got that thing back? And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Going with the ground game left. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Looking to throw for it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a 4th down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. First down, 10 yards to go. Off play action. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Now facing a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Edwards. Makes the grab. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? The Tar Heels decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. On his way back from the 20. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Here comes the Duke offense to start the drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. The short hands, it's Nicholas. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick release on the RPO. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down. Now on the return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Looking for a man. It's Edwards. Quarterback moving. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
I like the idea defensively here, too, now. You got the lead. It's the second half. You can play more zone coverage. Trust your athletes on the back end to break on the ball and make something happen like they did right there, forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. He's going to throw deep right side. Intercepted for the 11th time. It's a fumble. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
I got to tell you, man, I'm impressed. Not with the throw, not with the decision, but how the offense flew around after the interception, getting to the ball, David, and creating that fumble.
And I think the QB breathing a big sigh of relief. He thought you made a game-changing pick, but how...
He's going for a big play downfield. Makes a deep grab. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. A 1st down run on the doorstep.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Brought down short of the end zone, and that'll bring up 3rd and goal. And the Tar Heels headed quickly to the line. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal.
Great job being physical in the middle of the defense. Goal line situations, 3rd down. Nowhere for the runner to go in the middle of the field, so he tries to use his speed to bounce it, but this ain't high school. This defense has the ability to pursue and chase and get him down.
Touchdown, UNC! Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. They got the touchdown, but still a 2-point conversion short of tying it up late. Trying play action. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. After that last scoring drive, old Uncle Mo has switched sidelines, and now they'll try to get it back while they're clinging to this lead. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. And the Blue Devils can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They give it to him again. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. North Carolina will call it 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And he's brought down after the spin move for a short gain. With 1:52 seconds left, the defense will use a timeout trying to get the football back. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's got the 1st down, and they'll be able to run it out from here. The Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The rivalries. And when you lose, man, does it stick with you.
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a game circled for a very, very long time. They knew how important this one was. But, David, you can't let games like this beat you twice, because this losing team now has to find a way to rebound and go out and play again.
No doubt, got to rebound, but this one stings. This is the one that you have circled for a reason. It's a rival, it's bragging rights, but you're right. Let's get back to practice this next week. Let's start focusing. This one's over, but I'm going to get you next year.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.